We're live. Okay. Hi, folks. Why is the hair sticking up? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the apocalypse. I'm your host, Mr. Monumental UK, Andrew, part-time eBay reseller, mental health advocate, apocalypse survivor. Tonight it is the return of Cooking with Andrew. I say return because I can't remember when I last did one. It may have been recently, it may not have been. I don't know. I don't pay attention to my life. Apparently I've got nobody watching according to StreamYard, but yet I can see people in the chat. So clearly there's an issue there. But anyway, hello to the nobody that's watching, and hello to the people that are watching. We say hello to everyone now. Looks like we've got Mr. Vandal. Vintage Vandal is here, first, second, and third apparently. I don't think that's how it works. And Stu Andrew reckons he's 10th. I've apparently only got 9 people watching, so again, not quite sure how that works. Lana's here. Hello, Lana. Welcome. Are you in work, Lana, today, or are you at home? Hi, Josh. Josh is late. Shazad is here. Hello, Shazad. Chris is here. Hi, Chris. Lisa's here. Hi, Lisa. Lee has arrived, so YouTube is screwed up. It's definitely not screwed up if I'm on it. It's awesome if I'm on it. Patty has arrived. Hello, Patty. Welcome. Still won't answer the question I sent to her earlier. Rebecca's here. Hi, Rebecca's home at bed. You want with the First Lady to have you in your bed. Day 2 of 7 off. Very nice. How am I? I am a survivor. I've survived the apocalypse so far. We're through another day. I've got fruit juice. Today, I'm going to ride? Why am I saying ride? Raid the freezer of doom. As some of you may or may not be aware, I defrosted the freezer on a day this week. I can't remember what day in particular it was that I defrosted it, but I defrosted. Hi, Joe. I defrosted the freezer on a day this week. So it is now accessible. There is food in there. I don't know what food's in there, but somehow we're going to go in there and make a meal because, as I'm not a hoarder, we don't have any other food apart from what's in the freezer. And I've not been to the supermarket. I need it. Yeah, definitely. There's no rides involved. I mean, I'd like to go for a ride, but apparently, it's illegal to get within 2 meters of another human being, allegedly for me. So I can't actually do that, unfortunately, until the apocalypse is over anyway. And then it's ride away time. Hi, Paula Ann. How are you? I hope you're well. So yeah, okay. So we need to go into the freezer of doom and see what we've got. Got Matt Hancock, the health secretary, on the background there. My face made you think it probably did, Patty, to be fair. You know what I'm like? I'm a naughty man. Right. Oh, just dropped the cancelled tax bill. Why is this all tangled up? Oh, I can't get loose. Hang on. Hello, gorgeous Georgina. Looking forward to dinner, apparently. I've got a mouse tangled. Hang on. This could go badly wrong. Remember the old days where I always used to disconnect the camera? That could happen. But I do have some sausages actually in the fridge, thinking about it. Maybe I should have sausage, egg and chips and beans because I need to eat those sausages. Well done, Josh. You have come up with today. You can tell Josh is a chef. Hi, Ashley. You can tell Josh is a chef. He's pointed out the fact to me that I've got some Richmond sausages in the fridge. So tonight's meal, hi Dave, hi Gary. Tonight's meal will be sausage, egg, chips, beans, and I haven't got any bread. I haven't even thought about trying to get into Cowshed at the minute. She said I still need to get back to my landlords, the email they've sent me. Yeah, she can definitely tell Josh is a sausage man. You're quite right. He likes his sausage. Am I going to get in trouble for making slurs now? It wasn't a slur. Right. Let's head over towards the kitchen. Oh, I haven't invited anyone to come live either. If you are wanting to come live, you're more than welcome, folks. I'll drop a link into the chat. I've got no backpedaling. Right, okay. Where are we? Right, we're now. I've got Oh, crap, there's oil in that. I've just dropped oil on the floor. Here's a top tip. Don't hold your frying pan upside down. Yeah, we've learned that one. Okay, so there's a frying pan. It's also my Star Wars scissors. I need to move those. I have, though, preheated the oven. How good is that? I never normally preheat the oven. Because no homemade chips today. It's going to be chips from the freezer of doom. Did it do? Right, okay. So I need to get the chips out. Okay, who wants to see the freezer of doom? I can tell you're all excited to see this. This big reveal. Obviously, it's not that big a reveal because it's not my penis, but you know. Here is the freezer of doom. I've been unable to use that freezer for nearly 6 months due to it being too iced up, but I've now defrosted it. Yes, freezer chips are chips. It literally says chips on it. Yes, Patty is panting with excitement. There we go, right? And there it is, the freezer of doom. And there we have a bag of Aldi specially selected chips. Here is Aldi's finest chips. Literally, actually the finest ones they do. So, I've just got to get around this oil that I spilt on the floor. I don't want to get that on my socks. Hi, Claire. Yes, I'm still planning on moving out. I'm in negotiations with the landlords at the moment about various different things. But, yeah, we'll be moving out at some point when the government allows me to do so. Don't forget, folks, as well, by the way, I'm very appreciative to everyone who gave me the clap today. You know, as a key government employee, I am very grateful for you all giving me the clap. So thank you for that. Right, I'll be back in a second. Let's grab another chai. Ooh. Now, a top tip that I have learned today is hi Nia, is that I learned yesterday is don't, when you're searching for something to get a hot tray out of the oven with, which I did yesterday, don't use a Sainsbury's carrier bag because it melts to the oven tray and is worse than useless. So that's a top tip there for you folks. I'm not slipping on the oil. I'm deliberate. In fact, I'm going to clean that oil up now. It'll remind me. I'll go get some kitchen paper. Oh, kitchen paper, where are you? Kitchen paper, I found you. Literally, there's a hole in this. So at some point, if the apocalypse gets so bad, I'll probably be making love to that at some point. So there you go, folks. There's a top tip for you. In an emergency, kitchen paper. Well, for the boys anyway. Not much help for the girls, really. Although maybe you could, once the kitchen paper is finished, you could use the cardboard tube. Oh, right. There we go. Now I've disgusted the crowd. I need to get some chips. I need to let the chips see the oven tray. There we go. How long do these need to cook for? 25 to 30 minutes. Good Lord. What kind of apocalypse is this? Did they not know zombies could be here soon? Yes, you could use a loo roll tube, but I believe that loo roll is very difficult to get hold of at the moment. So, you know, you may have to resort to the kitchen paper tube. Lots of people out clapping around me, and someone's playing. Oh, bloody party! Right. And don't forget, folks, if you want to show your support and appreciation for key government employees such as myself, the super chat button is enabled, or you can PayPal me. I will put the PayPal address up. This does not mean send me emails for me to ignore, because I'm very bad at replying to emails. People emailed me weeks ago. Goimers emailed me and I've not replied to him yet. Right, let's put this up. Okay. the chips. I've seen the oven. Yeah, that's true. Aldi has restocked. Very true. Oh, they've removed buying restrictions, have they? Still can't get any bloody pasta in there. Right, here we go. Oh. How is Guy? Is he still alive? Well, he was when he emailed me. I mean, he may now be dead. We don't know because obviously the coronavirus. Yeah, there's some yellow label stuff in Morrison's when I went there the other day. Loads of pasta and I refuse to go to that supermarket. Rival bloody place. Right. So, while the chips are cooking, it's time to have a chat with Money Mental UK. I have no conversational subjects as always. I believe now is the perfect time to go sourcing though. There's lots of shops with limited security in place where you can go robbing and steal some stock. So top tip there, folks, the town centres are empty at the moment. Go and help yourselves. You'll be fine. Milk, I've got plenty of milk. No, I've got alcohol, but I'm not having alcohol tonight because I need to maintain my focus for saving the country tomorrow. So no alcohol at all during the week now, not even a can. Literally, I'm only drinking on a Friday night. Yes, looting with Andrew. Bloody, how have you got a bloody kebabs here? This is not fair. I've got to have bloody chips and sausage. I've got some of Josh's sausage and chips and eggs. I have got some eggs. You're my 50th visitor free. No. I'll send you a nude picture of me if you want, Aid. How about that? I put my Mankini picture up in the singles group yesterday, and I'm still a member of the singles group, so they must be getting pretty desperate there. Thank you, Jennifer. Yes. It's important that I remain clear-headed during these times of national crisis. Apparently, it's Easter next week as well. True, that is true, Shazad. If Sahir does go looting, it is unlikely that stock will ever be seen again. That'll do. Okay, I'll text you a new picture of me in a bit. In fact, I could do it now. There you go, Aid. It's on its way to you. I save the country by working from home. I always work from home anyway, Dave. I'm saving the country by putting in place key contingency plans to enable government to keep functioning. Easter eggs, bloody forget about Easter. I'm not. I don't normally partake in Easter anyway, but you know, it is what it is. How dare you? What do you mean if you want to keep your eyes don't look? I am a very attractive man, Josh. I mean, you were very tempted by my offer of a freeway on a sofa bed. Do I source with boot sales? I do, Claire, yes. Although I haven't been to a boot sale for many, many months because I have far too much stock as it is. But yeah, I do like going to the boot sale, but obviously, even if the apocalypse hadn't happened, I wouldn't be likely to go. Has he listed the Wii's? He won't have even bloody tested the Wii's yet, let alone bloody listed them. Christ, Sahir makes me look hard working, and that's saying something. But I am working hard at the moment, to be fair. Or I am hard work. My boss said I was either hard work or working hard. I can't remember which phrase he used. I'm going to assume it was hard working. Yeah. Hey, look, anyway, we survived another day of the apocalypse. Who here has been eyeing up their neighbours to work out which ones they'll be eating first when cannibalism becomes a thing? Because while I was getting the clap today, I was looking to see which one of them looked like, they would be fattening up nicely for me. Some of those neighbours, they are starting to get a bit fat now. They're at home, not exercising, eating snacks. So, carry on doing that, neighbours, so that I can resort to cannibalism in the future. Can you sneak Scottish independence? No, in fact, actually, if anything, this crisis has shown me that devolution and independence are stupid ideas, and we should just go all back under central control under me. Yes, definitely. Yes, I've got the clap from the entire nation, Ashley. Yes, now I like the fat people, Laney, fear not. There was reserves there. They've been saved for me to eat during this apocalypse if things get worse. Yes, Mr. Vandal, yes, the nation gave me the clap at 8 o'clock as a key government employee. People was cheering me on the streets. No women are locking the doors. Well, there probably are, to be fair, but that's to protect from the threat of looters, not the threat of me. Hello, Carl. How are you? Welcome to the apocalypse. I'm going to use that as my new greeting now. Every time somebody says hello in the chat, it'll be welcome to the apocalypse. Don't need my legs, just need must. True. I suspect that your son and daughter may have first dibs on your legs. To be fair, I don't know. Hi, Michelle. Welcome to the apocalypse. By the way, nobody is allowed to eat me during the course of the apocalypse. That is not an acceptable option. Yes, I've survived so far. Even Ebola age corona couldn't kill me. Or whatever it was I had. I'm assuming it was Ebola age corona because it bloody felt like it. So Laney's having port and lemonade, I see from the Facebook. Last 7 days, £82,000, not good enough. I've told you before, and until you hit six figures, like me, as a six-figure eBay seller, not even worth talking to me. Do I need to turn over my chips? I've never turned over my chips in my life. That is not a thing I do. I think my eggs might be on the turn, but that's about the only thing. Yeah, I'm still not drinking alcohol. I refuse to give in to the temptation. Can I ask a reselling question? I have not cancelled an eBay order for years. Hi, Mark, by the way, welcome to the apocalypse. I hope things are well in Oswestry. It's like a different country to me now since lockdown has come in. Well, it is a different country anyway to England. If it depends on your reason for cancellation, Mark. If it's if you select buyer asked to cancel, you won't get a defect. If you select out of stock or damaged, you will get a defect. But I believe that eBay sent out a notification about a couple of weeks ago. Ooh, I've got a message. It's my brother-in-law. A couple of weeks ago that's saying that they'll wipe all defects during this period. So you may not actually get a defect anyway. So it's worth checking your eBay messages, Mark, because I'm pretty sure there was something around seller performance standards. I tried the ones from Aldi beef dripping. That may be what I've got, Aid, to be fair. I've got the Aldi specially selected Maris Piper ones. I don't know if they've got beef dripping on or not. There's an innuendo there for me about making stuff dripping, but I'll avoid that. eBay are protecting seller cancelled orders, so you might be okay, to be honest, Mark. Say things have changed recently. Just like it was 2 years ago yesterday. I was on the right. This is the World Heritage Site in Wrexham that I've been telling you about. So I was on the canal boat, apparently. They had deferring defects, and I didn't. But they're giving me any defects anyway. I run a 0% rate, and I intend to remain on that 0% rate. All out of soda, really missing it now. I've had to change my drinking habits. It was it's not Llangollen, though, is it? It's Ponsell isn't it? The World Heritage Site. It's their Ponsell Aqueduct. So just down the road. Didn't get as far as Llangollen, I don't think. I remember having to borrow money off my sister for food because there was that skint. I think it was actually around the start of me gambling addiction. Georgina, I'm always hard, don't worry. So yeah, what was I going to say? I've lost my thread now. Gorgeous Georgina has distracted me with her endless innuendos. She fancies me, you see. Can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I'm going to put my sausages on. Only sauce. Oh, you live in Flintshire. But that would explain why you used to have a. I was wondering why you had a shipping container up in Flintshire when you lived in Oswestry. So that now makes sense. That has solved it for me. Yeah, Wrexham's awesome, Ashley. Honestly, right? It is home to many sexy people such as me. In fact, I am the only sexy person here. Only sexy male here, anyway. Obviously, some very attractive ladies, as I frequently tell them. Right. Let's get my sausage out. I have a message, all right? Can't even keep up. Oh, it's my mother. Right. Whoa. There we go. I've lost control. Can't see myself. There we go. It's like 40 foot. Yeah, I'm going to get a 40 foot. Well, I was. Right, if I hadn't got the Ebola AIDS coronavirus, I would have been moved into a 40 footer. Hi, Ads. How are you, my friend? But because I got the Ebola AIDS corona, I wasn't able to move into my 40 footer. So God knows when that will happen. But some point soon. How was that writing? How dare you say Wrexham's like Chernobyl? Greatest place on earth. It's home to me. I'm a local celebrity here, local legend. Right, I put sausage on the foreman. We'll be back. Sausage, wherefore is my sausage? Oh, there we go. A couple of thick sausages. Thank you very much, Richmond. Cheapest Wii console? What? Just for a console on its own? 112 quid. There's two options, Mark: lock stock or a local independent. So I haven't had a chance to look at the locations because I had Ebola AIDS coronas and then Boris locked down the country. But post-apocalypse, everything will be okay. We'll get back on the move. Console Wii Sports, but pre-owned one for 112 quid. I mean, I've got about 4 or 5 Wii consoles. I need to get to that cow shed and go and find them then. Get them tested. Do you think my brother would notice I sold his Wii? I have a new top tip for you folks. Don't turn off your lights because then you can't see. Nobody knew this before I said that. You're welcome to pop on the live, by the way. See, I'll drop the link in the chat if you've had your... oh, there's Mel. Come on, Mel. You can join us, my beautiful Australian friend. Bolo, Car X. Right, the sausages are on. The chips are in. I need some baked beans. Oh, that's the point, actually. So the baked beans. Yes, it's my wonderful Welsh accent that gives it away, Ashley. I have often been told I have got the world's sexiest voice. No, to be fair, it was me that told me that. Woo, 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 woo. It'll be coming soon, I'm sure. Here we go. The man, the myth, the legend.
Oh shit!
My God, you found a hairdresser.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
You're not getting echo, are you?
If I am, I can't hear it.
Okay, I'll turn it down. I'll turn it just in case. How are you doing, man?
Yes, I've survived the apocalypse so far. I'll tell you what, though, the lack of human contact is beginning to get to me. I even had a conversation with a plant pot this morning because I was that bloody bored.
Crazy.
Last night, for entertainment, I read, the free newspapers we use as void fill. I actually bloody read one of those last night.
Getting that desperate, eh? I just can't. It's a bit, it's just surreal, isn't it? Like, my daughter's going to be 15 in a few days, and it's like her birthday's going to be weird as well.
Well, for a birthday treat, you could take her to Aldi.
Yeah. I think it's really bad. Like, the kids that are being born, and like the mums can't have anyone in the delivery room. That must be the weirdest or saddest experience in a way.
I know, to be fair, right? Just between us, me and you, that is, no one else, right? If I got someone knocked up and they said I couldn't go in the room, I'd be so happy. I'd be like, I don't have to put up with any of that.
I was there twice. You know what? I tell you what, I was there twice, and you know what? I'm glad that I was. But then again, do I just say that because I have to? Or
yeah. Listen, I'm happy to be involved in the making of it, but after that, it becomes your responsibility. This is why I'm single.
Georgina says, yeah, my cousin had a baby yesterday, and Mel's son's going to be 18 in September. That's touch and go. You never know, things might have improved, hopefully.
I believe the Australian government's response to it is fantastic. You've got the best prime minister ever there. He's you all love, as far as I can understand. I mean, why did anyone vote for him? But anyway.
It's just, who knows how long this is going to take to fix and whatever.
It's fine. The country's greatest minds and me are working on this.
I feel so much better now. I feel so much more.
I'm just going to crack some eggs.
Yeah, with a hammer, of course.
It's hammering time.
I'm actually testing the Wii. I'm actually doing it.
Are you actually testing them, are you?
Yeah, I'm actually going to test what I'm going to list one. On Amazon, I don't have to do any listing, do I? So
no, you just
I don't have to take any photos or anything. Yeah, I'm going to list one, and if it sells, then I might,
Just you could push the market, go for 115.
Nah, I'm not. To be honest with you, I'm not. Yeah, webcams have gone up in price as well, haven't they?
Well, because it's all the people having cam sex, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
I mean,
trying to
keep in touch with the family.
To be literally, that's the only reason, I think.
Well, you can. Smartphones have an inbuilt camera you can go from, haven't they? So there's no reason to get a full-on high-definition camera if you're just chatting to your mum and dad, is there? Let's be fair.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of working, Georgina. Junk Girl Patty says, had my first 2 babies at home. Wow. Andrew, you couldn't escape that. Having them at home.
That is not allowed. I'm not having somebody who wants a home birth. Forget about that. Have you seen the state of this house?
Yeah, it probably wouldn't be wise.
Actually, to be fair, I probably wouldn't even notice if somebody gave birth here.
Right. Michelle says, I think it helps my brother is still going to work. Not much has changed. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think Bex found it kind of weird being at home this week. She's...
I'm surprised she got allowed to take time off. My time off next week has been cancelled.
Yeah, they've been really good. They've honoured everyone's time off. I mean, the thing is, I think this was like Beck's first time off in months, so she hasn't taken time. So it was kind of due, as it were, anyway. She's still probably going to lose a stack of holiday.
Whereas I, pretty much try and take time off every day. So Sorry to hear about your daughter now. Right. All time to one. First baby were complications with that. I'm glad you got through those complications. I've been described as complicated myself, to be honest, but it's not true. Well, Woo Woo's here. He's gonna smoke some weed in his front garden tomorrow, apparently. I think that's what I said.
I think so. That's a shame about Mel's daughter. I think in a way we were saying, Beck and I were talking, we were like kind of lucky really that how it's compared to a lot of people, because obviously Beck's still going to be getting her wage.
Yeah.
I'm still able to sell on eBay and online. It's worked out like compared to some other people. Like imagine if you were like a driving instructor or you had a shop or so many other situations, you're just kind of in real trouble. And like with the self-employed thing, you can't even apply for the help for the grant until June, is it?
It is, yeah. Government's a little overwhelmed at the minute.
Well, no, it's understandable, but I'm just like, wow. I mean, the grant's going to be great when it turns up, but to have to wait until June.
This is the thing, though, isn't it? You know, if I hadn't taken a mortgage holiday, I might be financially struggling as well, but because I haven't had the time to do anything on eBay really. That's unfortunately the government have my back in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Right, I've got to switch this over.
Still free to take the shortages in Australia, are they? We've recovered that situation now in the UK.
Yeah, definitely. It seems that people have kind of come to their senses. Oh, there we go. That looks good. Oh no.
Have you done the eject test to see if there's anything in it?
Yeah, I think you know what? I think at one point when I got these, I tested most of them, and they worked. I think all it was is that I didn't check them all with individual power supplies and cables and whatever. Yeah. I just used one set of power supply cables and whatever, and I did it that way. There we go. Just that's working. Freaking. Well,
right. So you've cooked. Trying to serve it. Yeah, there was a government update, Dave, but I was working.
Why can't I see anything on this one?
That's not a good thing.
No, I can see it, but like I can't see the arrow. Hold on. Okay. Might have to pair it with a nicer remote. Okay. I can switch it on.
I need to find someone with a large supply of jigsaw puzzles.
Okay, that's... Why can't I see the... Oh, there it is. It is there. It is there. God, the Wii is terrible, isn't it?
Yep.
It's like a terrible... Yeah, this is horrible.
Yeah,
it's working.
I'm paying a fortune for it now.
Yeah, it's not very good. So you have to kind of to control the arrow from this distance is.
I might even sell my personal Wii because I'm never actually going to play on it.
I like the look of the new Wii, Oh, it's better with my right hand actually. Like
I've said that before.
yeah, I like the look of the new Wii Lite thing, the Switch Lite thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like the look of that. Okay, do you know what it is? I think I'm sat so close. I'm gonna format this. I hope there's no like parental lock.
They're easy enough to reset on the Wii's though.
Yeah, I just don't want to do anything, you know. I want to do that really easy.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah, okay. Well, can't I freaking put this freaking finger on the freaking format button? Yes. Oh, good night, darling. Jesus Christ. Fudge is wrong. Why won't it let me do it? Am I doing something wrong here? No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, there you
go. I'm thinking if this apocalypse continues much longer, I might take up Fortnite.
Oh, I can't wait to. You know what? This is a true story. This is not one of your true stories. An actual true story.
True stories are true.
No, I think your true stories can be dubious at best, Andrew. I was actually going to stream Fortnite yesterday, and then I realized I'd uninstalled everything. So by the time it had installed and everything, it was like 2 a.m, and I thought, screw it. Yeah, but I've also downloaded a game called World War Z.
All right, that's appropriate.
No, but it's really cool. It's like it's based on that movie, but it's like a cooperative shooter where you get hordes and hordes and hordes of zombies and you just shoot them. So because that reset work.
God, don't touch stuff fresh out of the microwave with your bare hands. Top tip.
Oh yes, I think that's a good tip to.
He's messaging me.
Let me just pop that chat out there.
Just a fan. Oh, I've missed StreamYard.
Oh, thanks, Mel. The haircut's gone a bit crazy today because my hair's gone all sticky up because of the shower and didn't kind of like it's a bit messed up. But I'm trying to still shave every day. It does make me feel better.
I might take a shave for drinking with Andrew just so I look good for the ladies. I've already arranged a couple of meetups for the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Just one-on-one ones with some of my subscribers. You know, give them the personal attention and service.
Oh, yeah, of course. Right, so what's that game I need? It's called Wii Sports, right? There you go. Wii Sports. So if this works, I'm just going straight onto Amazon, right? And then just adding it, and that's the end of it. I don't even have to do anything. Obviously, I have to send it, won't I, when they buy it? Apart from that,
could sell pretty quickly. Stuff's flying out in a minute.
Well, I can't believe the cheapest. Earlier on, the cheapest one was about £80. So,
food time.
Wow, the Wii came out a while back, didn't it?
Well, I had one when I was in Blackpool, and that must have been 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Jesus, such a cumbersome setup. This is horrific. Jesus Christ, for God's sake. It's like the hardest game in the world is to press the confirm button. Just fucking press the button, you. What is how? Okay, it's not faulty. It's just rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
like it vanishes, and like the little finger thing will vanish because you're like too. Why is the little finger thing vanishing? Why are you doing this to me?
Here we go, folks. This is what a proper meal looks like.
It looks phenomenal.
I can't even get it in shot. There we go. Sausage, egg, chips and beans, folks. Being the champions.
There you go. Yes, okay. All right.
So have you got much on your Amazon now then?
No, not really.
Did you manage to do 50 listings so I don't have to, even this week, so I don't have to get naked tomorrow?
Oh no, I've not done any listings since I did the 25 on on Friday last. So
Lana says it works better if you take the nunchuck out.
yeah, it should work better than this. I've used this before, and I think part of it is because of the using the keyboard is just gonna be a nightmare. Do I have to give it a nickname?
Whoa. We've lost camera. Camera down.
I just don't understand why it's vanishing. That's what I don't understand. Like, why does the finger vanish all of a sudden? Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I'll be moving it around. It's like, is it like you can only use the slightest movement? Yeah, okay. All right, I'm getting the hang of it now. Okay, so
It's like boxing, right? Everyone used to be like this. They're going like that, doing the boxing, and all you had to do was move your arm like that.
yeah, well, that's pretty much every game ever released for it, isn't it? You just have to do the self-pleasure motion, and you win, right? I mean, God. Okay, this is doing my nuts in. Something wrong about this. Hold on, there must be something wrong with this set. I think it might need a clean, maybe. Looks like there's some gunk on the front of the remote. That might be messing up the situation. Now I've just covered it with them. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that was easy. I just noticed there was some gunk on the end of the remote. You know, like some kind of muck or something.
I love that return to come back from Amazon. Unclean, got coronavirus on it.
Yeah. Right, anyway, let's try this Wii Sports game. And then this will go onto Amazon for bar. Yeah, I'm just going to choose that I'm from Albania because I'm not going to scroll down. No, I don't want to use parental controls. There we go. We are good. Press A to continue. And now all of a sudden, it's actually a pleasure to use. There you go. Right, let's test it. If you turn the sound down, this looks like Z is controlling Andrew in a really poor way. Thanks, Z. Oh.
I often feel, though, like I am a video game character. And whoever's in control of me is doing, quite frankly, a shit job.
Just taking the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Do you ever notice that your desk has got 1 million coffee cup rings? Like coffee cup ring stains?
My bedside cabinet has as well.
I've just noticed. It's just terrible. Oh, that's loaded the game up fine. Right, I think we're good. Let's go Wii Sports. Start. There we go. Let me just turn this down actually because I don't know. What is it for? What's that function? There's no way. I can't see the thing. Aha, volume. There you go. Let's turn the volume right now. There we go. The Sims Wrexham edition. Oh gosh.
Can't keep up with the chat. Too busy.
Are you testing a Wii to sell it? Yes, Deep Fried Deals. Yes. It's happening. Okay, press A and B. Yeah, okay, it's loaded the game. That's it, right? That's all I need to do. Continue that save.
Yeah, fine.
All right, that's it. I'm now listing this for like 112 quid apparently, and apparently someone will buy it. That's the world we live in right now.
I keep checking it and repricing it as well if they're going up.
Yeah, you know what? It's a difficult one though, isn't it, Andrew? Is it? It's obviously not like overpricing loo roll, but it's still kind of, I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. I'm happy with. You know what? I'm happy to get. If you'd said to me just like a month ago, "Hey, you'll sell a Nintendo Wii original one for 100 quid," I'd be like, Don't be silly.
I used to think 10 quid for a Wii was overpriced.
It's crazy, isn't it? Why is my Amazon looking so strange on there? Okay, anyway, all right. Let's do this. So I had a product.
Hi Funky UK. Hi Damien.
Is it worth adding your own photos and stuff? Not really, surely. Aid says, is this eBay or Amazon? I'm going to list it on Amazon because I don't have to take photos and stuff or write a listing. For some reason, I've got a mental issue with my with listing consoles. I'll happily list like anything else, but I don't know why I can't deal with them right now. I just can't deal with them.
So I usually use the pictures so I get me consoles off Facebook Marketplace or whatever. eBay sometimes. I'll just use their pictures.
Yeah, no, on Amazon, I don't think I have to. Okay, what's the situation right now? The sales rank is 963. Oh, someone's put one up at 98 quid plus shipping. But theirs has age-related marks, unboxed. Yeah, mine's unboxed as well. Please note the controller or not. And they've called it, in their hurry to list this, and this is quite an established seller, they've called it a nunchuck. in their, they're probably like really keen to sell this, so they're like, get it on there, and they've typed in nunchuck. May not be official controller, complete with all leads. It doesn't say anything about having the game either. So I've got the game. I've got the game. I've got the console stand as well. So
I would go in at 150.
There are people at that, but I'm happy to. I don't know, man.
Hi Eric. Hi Peter. Hi Nick.
It's crazy though what people are asking. Oh, hold on, there's a chat. Hey Peter, how are you? Numchuck is an accessory, says John. No, I know it is, but isn't it a nunchuck, like an N-U-N rather than N-U-M for mother? Nunchuck, I thought it was. And someone's been so keen to list it, they've just called it a numchuck. People are doing it with ink as well. I was trying to buy ink, which usually costs £12, but the lowest I could find is 55. I'll live without it. Wow, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. How much is... Z put the Wii on eBay, look at solds, says John. Really? More than Amazon? No, it's not more than Amazon. I've been looking on eBay. If it is, then I may take the effort.
Let me have a look on the app now.
Wii console. I don't think it's going to get me as much as on Amazon, surely. Wii console with Wii Sports. There's like basic. I've got some boxed Wiis as well. Man alive, people are asking bonkers money, aren't they? Okay, someone sold a Wii 903 for £50 with free shipping, and that was complete with Wii Sports. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna. If I can get 100 on Amazon, I'll take that. 50 on that.
Better on auction.
Yeah, auction seems to be really good, but I don't know if I've got the patience for auction. Well, then again, look, someone sold a boxed Wii for 110 on eBay, and then someone got 127 for a boxed Wii. See, I've got 4 boxed ones as well. One of them's quite good. One of them's a Mario Kart edition.
Prices are all over the place on these things.
Yeah, difficult.
Some going for 30 quid here, and then you've got one similar going for 150. So
yeah. Well, the thing is, if I can knock out just a console with Wii Sports for 112 quid on Amazon, that's not. Yeah, it would probably sell faster on Amazon, surely.
Yeah.
But auctions do seem to be doing well on eBay. People are paying, auctions are seeming to go. Yeah, look, someone got 112 quid for a Wii plus. Yeah, well, so 112 quid today but that was with 2 controllers though. and 2 nunchucks. See, I'd be selling just the single one.
But that's going to sell pretty quick, isn't it? So you go in at the same price, you're the next one to sell.
Yeah. I'm thinking Amazon may be better for this. What would you do?
I'm just thinking I'm going to buy some Wii's on eBay and sell them on Amazon.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, you can get them. Amazon seems to be, holding crazy prices.
How much did you pay for the consoles?
They've been paid for now. I think I bought a whole bunch of stuff for like 75 quid, which included other stuff as well. And I've got stacks of consoles. I think I've got like 12 Wii's. I've got PS3s. I've got Xbox 360s. I've got loads, mate. Absolutely loads. It was quite, and it was just pure laziness that meant I didn't. Not laziness. Kind of dread. You know? Do you ever have those items that you really don't want to list?
Yeah, I've got a cow shed full of them.
Yeah, and it's not because I don't know how to list them or I've done it before. Like I've listed consoles and sold consoles before, but like as it stands now, like in 2020, right now, I just don't like listing them. And the only reason I'm kind of like listing them now is because of like bonkersness of it all, really.
Honestly, right, 3-4 weeks ago when we were talking, we would never have seen this coming.
No.
Not a chance.
No.
We'd have been sat there talking about going to the car boot soon and whatever else, Nah, not anymore.
Yeah.
I'd have been going on about looking forward to going to Wetherspoons at the weekend.
Oh, you know what? It's really weird. Like Beck and I were talking, like we just started going out on a Wednesday night on a date night, and we were really loving it. It was so much fun, something to look forward to, and it was just fun to go out and actually spend some time together. And then all of a sudden, it's now just, I mean, like Beck found out that she's going to obviously they've all got to work on the bank holidays as well. So yeah, it's one of those things. Like she doesn't have to do both. They're just letting them do one or the other. So either Easter Sunday or Good Friday.
They've cancelled me week off, but they have said I can have a 4-day weekend. So I was like, oh, fair enough. Didn't even realise it was Easter. I just thought, oh, they said I could have the Friday, Monday off. With a bank holiday in it. So right, very
yeah, Georgina, I do have a PS1, but I haven't tested it. I don't think I've got the cable for it. Oh, look, Paradox Pickers just said he's got 12. So
he messaged me the other week saying he got no stock.
Yeah.
The apocalypse happened, and then all of a sudden he's like, right, I've got all these consoles I'm making money on now. It's all good.
Yeah, well, I've been sat on these out of just just not wanting to list them. I knew they were a good deal when I got them. But now I've got to list them. I almost feel compelled.
I had an email yesterday from the NHS. They've now accepted me as one of their national heroes.
Oh yeah, of course they did. I mean,
so, I'll soon be helping out the local ladies of the community.
I'm betting they can't wait. I think the only problem is now they know that you're on the team. There's going to be a lot of false reports just to yeah. I mean but I suppose it's the price that I'm sure you're prepared to pay.
They'll be swamped now with
just fraudulent claims of
have me deliver stuff.
Yeah, they're like, no, I want Andrew to do it.
And I've still got to balance that with saving the country at the same time as well.
I mean, how are you gonna? I mean, I can't even imagine. Can't imagine. The burden is real.
I even helped write some content on the GovUK coronavirus page the other day. I'm now literally briefing the nation, much like Boris does, but on a bigger scale.
Look, Georgina's made a deal with Craig. I think you should get a cut out of this action.
Whoa, hang on.
Yeah, making deals in the chat.
I am due a commission on that.
Yeah. Definitely.
I hope your daughter's okay, Craig.
Oh, doing a test for the virus. Oh gosh. But we think it's chicken pox. Well, chicken pox is no joke either. Chicken pox is serious. So best wishes, definitely. Like DBG says, hey DBG.
It's just that you just don't want to be ill with anything at the moment.
No. All right, I'm going to actually list this now. All right, let's see how we do this.
Speaking of ill, how's your tooth?
Oh, bloody hell, Andrew. I'm trying not to talk about it. I'm okay when I'm like this, but if I touch the upper and lower jaw, yeah, then it hurts. So problem is I can't get seen because I'm not registered with anyone. And so they're only seeing, even for emergencies, like registered patients. And when I've called a dentist, they're like, I'd ring 111, which is kind of like, oh, okay, forget that then.
Good luck trying to get hold of them.
Yeah, exactly. Like, people ringing up saying I can't breathe, and there's me going, ow, my tooth hurts. I'm not doing that. But there is a Bupa dentist near me, but again, they're like emergencies only. But we're talking, I don't know, what is it, like 200 odd quid to get your tooth taken out? And I've got a horrible feeling from what I've read online that if I do get this tooth taken out, it's going to have to be done at a hospital. And I really don't want to go to a hospital right now. So
imagine going down to the Royal and thinking, like, here I am.
Yeah. Well, because
which way is the dentist, and how far away is it from the corona patients?
Yeah, because it's one of those. Because I looked at it, and it's actually a wisdom tooth right at the back, but it's really it's not grown out fully. And I've read that obviously they can only do local anesthetic at a surgery, a dentist surgery. So in some cases where it's more complicated, they have to send you to under general anesthetic to get it done at a hospital.
Well, and in exciting news, we're running out of that in the country now. So,
what?
General anesthetic.
Really?
Yeah. So
yeah,
some of that.
Well, yeah. That's the thing, and I'm like, Beck actually had. I'm just gonna go old school and salt water. I'm just pretending. Imagine if I was in like the 1700s and I had this, right? I'd just have to deal with it, wouldn't I?
Just get a hammer.
Yeah, well, we don't have to go that far yet. I mean, I can just deal with the pain for now, and when things get better, I can avail myself of our National Health Service then. But now,
whatever's left of it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've just wiped clear the debt, haven't they?
Oh, yeah, I couldn't believe that.
Cool 13 bill, yeah.
So the NHS is now, for the first time in my lifetime, debt-free.
I like Nad's pallet allotments idea, constant state of drunkenness. Yeah, I could just do that.
That's normally my approach when I get toothache. Get drunk until it goes away.
Oh my God, are you serious? Is that Lisa saying that, or Rob? A couple of pickers. I had my last wisdom tooth removed with no painkillers. Gums would not numb. Man alive. No.
I won't even have a fingernail removed without anesthetic.
Yeah, just yeah. Oh, I want that one.
I go to the hairdressers. I want anesthetic.
Make sure, like, I'd be like, make sure. Like last time I had a root canal a few years ago, and I was like, make sure I can't feel anything. Don't before you start. I was like, no. Oh gosh. Yes, it's Lisa. I gripped the oh my goodness, Lisa. No, what? Bloody hell. That is just. I
Yeah,
feel a bit uneasy about that.
This is why women give birth rather than us.
Not as bad as childbirth. Instant relief once it was out. Lisa, honestly, yeah, okay, yeah.
So Lisa's saying basically she felt no relief when she gave birth.
The tooth, not the child. Oh gosh.
I reckon I could give birth to a child. How hard can it be?
Our DBG is just flexing. Only gave birth once, but have 2 kids. just showing off there. Pain. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Suddenly, my pain seems quite manageable. You know. Oh god. The child has been a constant pain for 31 years.
I've got a theory though about like childbirth, right? I reckon that there is a worse pain than that men know.
What's that?
Well, you think about it. A lady gives birth to a child, right? Quite often, not always, but sometimes they then want another one. So it can't be that bad an experience, can it? Because they're having more than one, right? But if you've ever been punched in the balls,
had this conversation, it didn't go well.
If you've ever been punched in the balls, you don't want that to happen again, do you? So that's
no. I actually had this conversation with Beck the other day about like all right, one time I get it, but you know, once you know what you have to go through, again, you know. But yeah, it's not a good conversation to have. Andrew, how bad can it be? It feels like, oh my god, Mel. So basically, stop being a drama queen. Oh, yeah, okay, yes, I know. And to be honest, I'm not even gonna mention it now after this conversation.
Mel's obviously not seen my ass. I could push a lot more than a watermelon out of that thing. I'm telling you.
I don't deserve the sympathy, Lisa. After your experiences, I don't deserve any sympathy. I think it's fine. Yeah, and Andrew's skating, as always, on thin ice.
I fell through the ice a long time ago. I've learned how to breathe underwater now.
Should I do it with bowling? No, I'm not. I'm listing this thing. No.
Get it. You can't do an online co-op play on the Wii now.
I had 4 wisdom out extracted at the same time at 7 months pregnant and not allowed to take pain relief. What? Jeez, is that DBG or is that bloody Rambo? I mean, that's just insane.
But to be fair, they are one and the same person.
I think they you know, that scene where he like heals a wound with gunpowder. Have you seen that scene?
I've never seen Rambo.
It's worth seeing just for this bit. He's got an open wound, so obviously he does what you naturally do. He filled the open wound with gunpowder and lit the gunpowder.
Jesus Christ.
He obviously grimaced whilst it was
That reminds me of the time I sewed my own arm back on after it came off.
How? I don't understand the thought. I'm just reading the sentence. I'm thinking 4 wisdom teeth out at the same 7 months pregnant and not allowed pain relief. This chat has taken like a really strange turn. Like,
welcome to Cooking with Andrew.
Yeah, I feel really. I feel like I've been put in place.
I want to know who can top Death by Glamour. Has anyone lost any limbs? Has anyone had to cut off their arm because they got stuck down a rock crevasse? Because I'm pretty sure I must have that. He must be subscribed.
But it must. But now it must be without pain relief because the bar has been set.
Yeah. What is your worst experience? I mean, I've been punched in the balls before without pain relief.
Yeah, I mean, that's different. I mean, it's painful, but wow. Oh, Shazad's in there.
Shazad stubbed his toe once. That is truly a terrible pain. That is. Oh, cramp.
I hope you were wearing steel boots.
I got wanker's cramp last night. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
Terrible.
I thought I was never going to be able to, I've completed Pornhub already, and I thought I'm never going to be able to complete another site now.
Oh god, I had cramp once on live stream.
I remember.
Yeah, that was okay. Now I feel like nothing I've experienced is painful after reading these stories. But at the time, it felt like that was rather painful. But now I know the error of my ways. It clearly was. It was not. It was just a twinge. Oh gosh.
Wow. I got all 4 of my wisdom teeth out at once. Didn't use painkillers, but it didn't hurt much. Pain was gone in 2 days for me. So basically, you don't
So either you have to have 4 out at once with no, or basically it's either have 4 of your wisdom tooth out at once with no pain relief, or STFU. Haggis Lover's got some advice for you there.
Yeah, no, I can't do anything with my left hand. It's effectively useless to me.
Oh, I feel much better now with my 1 puny wisdom tooth.
Steve says I was coaching once when someone broke their leg on a trampoline on the way up, so they still had to come back. How did you break your leg on the way up?
Oh gosh.
Aid says he put a garden fork through his foot once. That brought a slight tear to his eye.
God.
DBG's off now. She's proven she's Rambo.
Wow. Never
got wanker's cramp. I tell you right, I hadn't, but during this apocalypse, I've had very little to do other than so I'm hoping it's a one-off occasion, to be honest. But it was a real 2 o'clock in the morning last night. It was a real problem for me. I was going online on Messenger to see who was on there for advice, and it was only freaking women online. I'm like, I can't really message any of these to say, what do I do about this? Shall I phone 111? But fortunately, it's now back in full operation. It's been field tested today. We're good.
Oh, look at Nad Pallet's allotment there.
How dare you?
Yeah, that was unnecessary there.
Thinking of Andrew is the greatest YouTube series ever. It's literally the savoury of Friday night entertainment during the apocalypse.
Completely. All right, I'm going to actually list this Nintendo Wii now. Hold on. Let me get round to it.
Shazad says he's tried for 2 weeks to get Sahir to list the Wii, and it's been extremely painful.
Yeah, okay. Oh, look, now someone else has come in at 95. Oh, but theirs is missing a top flap, and they've got no mention of Wii Sports either, even though the title of the listing says includes Wii Sports.
You need a good set of flaps, really. You can't be having that.
Yeah, I think if you're selling on Amazon, you got to make sure the flaps are present, and you got to make sure that Wii Sports is included. I'm only going to list the Wiis I've got, which have got the flaps, the console stand, and everything.
Sam's here. Hi, Sam. Slipped my finger to the guts with a Stanley knife cutting up carpet the day before my holiday. Still no feeling in it 6 years later. Christ.
How?
Is it on tomorrow? Well, I'm thinking about doing an episode of Drinking with Andrew tomorrow. You know, it depends really. If I get invited out to the pub, then obviously I won't. But I'm not sure
likely
of that happening for me, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think that's likely.
I actually went on a walk to Wetherspoons on Saturday night just to see it was still there. Hi, Leanne. So yes, Drinking with Andrew will be on tomorrow, Georgina, 8:30 p.m. on the Monumental UK channel, greatest YouTube channel in history. From dentistry to wanking. We're just discussing pain. It's all related.
I'm not putting any photos in. Why are you asking me to put photos in? What is this?
Don't put your coffee mug on the floor. My mum dropped me on one as a baby and cut through my top lip. Jesus Christ. See, parental abuse, that is. I think I might have a webcam for you, Georgina, as well for our private shows.
Can you not send stuff in to Amazon at the moment?
Oh, hang on. We've got somebody that wants to. You can't send in stuff that has FBA, no.
It's giving me the option, though.
I thought it'd stop that. We've got somebody here who wants us to join his Patreon.
Hey, hey, Shazam.
How's he here?
That's a good username.
Welcome, Shazam. We're looking for ways to relieve Sahir's pain.
A shot in the head wouldn't go amiss.
Ha 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 ha.
Nah, just joking. How are things, guys?
Good. I'm actually on the listing page of the Amazon site.
I thought you were on the buying side. I thought you were adding to your collection.
No, I'm going to be listing it. I'm actually listing it.
What, to actually sell it? Bloody
Yeah,
hell.
to sell. Yeah, I've got a pile of them. Literally, I've got
Really?
12.
I didn't realize.
I've got 12 to sell.
Only? Okay, 12.
Yeah, just 12.
Interesting.
So.
Do you know what I've worked out today as well, right? I have worked out, because I have only left the house to go for a walk today.
Yeah.
I have saved 2.5 people's lives.
Good on you. Just to be honest with you, we've cut down even the dog's walk because just, you know, you just don't want to be out now. It kind of, I mean, I used my one trip out today and I used it wisely to go to the kebab shop. I was like, well, if I'm only going out once.
It's like a choice between walking out or going to the kebab shop. Here we go. Let's, kebab shop.
Yeah, kebab shop there. I've not been for ages, and they were closed the other day when I really fancied one, and you know the craving just builds up. So now I'm happy.
When that KFC reopens, I'm going to rip through it like it's Christmas.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, you know what? I've been not thinking about that, but it's true. If I wanted KFC, I couldn't have it. If I wanted a double cheeseburger, I couldn't have one. I mean, that's just weird to say. And you know, when McDonald's, when they first went offline, they were like, "Oh, we're going to be helping local, you know, places with food." I'll admit shamelessly that I did actually look to see whether I could find out if there was still access to McDonald's. But no, I mean, I couldn't really.
That's shameless to hear. That's shameless.
It is. I just wanted to know, like, who's in need of this McDonald's. I thought I'm in need of this McDonald's, but
look, there's only one person in need of McDonald's, and that's Georgina.
Georgina. Yeah, that's probably who they were talking about when they announced it, that we're still going to be supplying food.
Oh. When I'm back to work, I haven't stopped bloody working. I've been doing 12-hour shifts for our fantastic country.
What's going on YouTube? My name is Joe, and I am an eBay
Joe,
reseller.
I've got your channel open for some reason. Yeah, so anyway, like, you know, so I've worked out today, right, by doing entirely nothing, I've saved 2.5 lives. So, you know, I can't save that many lives normally, you know, even if I tried. But now, through no effort whatsoever, hero. I hope, you know how you see these TV programs where somebody saves somebody's life and then they get reunited like a few months later and it's all dead emotional and whatever. I want 2.5 people whose life I've saved today to come and find me so we can have a reunion on TV. Although I'm not quite sure what a half person looks like.
I will ship the item myself. Why is it allowing me to
maybe meats are now deemed as essential pharmaceutical supplies.
Yeah, it's allowing me to Amazon was. Yeah, I'm not doing fulfilled by Amazon though. I'm not going to do that.
Well, the people at Amazon really slide at the moment. We just don't have physically any time at the moment. eBay is that hectic.
Yeah, like you're not like it. Well, you don't need to. If eBay's doing that well for you, then you can kind of allow it to slide, can't you?
No, but as a goal, we could probably make. Well, for example, on eBay at the moment, last 31 days is about 227 grand that we've done, and I could probably do like About
So I
100K.
don't understand those numbers, man.
So yeah, I could do probably 100 grand on Amazon if I really
If you
pushed it or bothered doing something.
see, I'd think that you'd do better on Amazon, though. I really would. Like, I would expect you to do better if you had the same variety of stock listed. Like, and like, do
You've
you
got
have?
one product to list on both of them, and they both sound pretty much the same. The problem is, it's on like we're getting to a point now where capacity becomes an issue because are built in enough redundancies in our systems where
Do you have your own website as well, or not?
no,
No.
I wouldn't do that. That's just a waste of time.
No, because I was just thinking, because like you can get like all softwares and stuff, can't you? That list on, so you wouldn't have to do any work, as it were. You could just list on
But
all
the
of.
thing is, when was the last time I listed something? That makes any sense. I was like, we don't list that much new items, does it? Right?
Yeah, it's just replenishing, is it?
I don't know if Jimmy's watching, but I've just seen that he's put out a new video. Trotters into eBay traders. Title is innuendos, and the thumbnail's a picture of me.
But as I go, like when
Hi, he's gone.
Well, and that, ladies and gentlemen, was Shazad.
And then Georgina's struggling. You're in power. Get them to open up. And Patty's being mean. She said, I went past the KFC and went into a Taco Bell.
I tell you what,
sorry
right,
guys, my thing is turned off.
I love Taco Bell in America, but the one over here is just a poor imitation. Jimmy's here. What's this video you've published about me, Jimmy? Yeah, anyway, Shazad, I was going to tell you my sales figures. Do you want to hear my figures so far today, Shazad?
Go on.
£52.95. Killing it. Crushed it.
That's amazing.
That is pretty good.
In the last week, having done absolutely nothing, I'm listed for months, well, weeks, £310.20. Thank you, Apocalypse.
Honestly, it was a great year as well, so I can't really complain. So, I'm hoping it lasts for another 6 months, to be honest with you.
God. Well, yeah, without all the deaths, obviously.
Obviously, we had the deaths. Look, you have to remember, we have a pharmacy. We have an invested interest for people being ill for as long as possible and not dying.
But not dying.
Obviously, nobody wants to lose a customer.
No, of course not.
Oh, I forgot question time was on. I've missed that.
Pardon?
Question time. I've missed question time. That was on a
Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah, I forgot about question time. But apparently Matt Hancock was on it. Well, Sinavi. But apparently Jimmy's
bearings. Does it look like there's any bearings, you freak?
Are you enjoying your experience with listing on Amazon?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm replying to an eBay customer.
All right.
It was just
PvP raises an important point here for you, Shazad. A dead customer is an ex-customer.
Yeah, but it's still a lost customer. Because unlike eBay, I could have a potential customer. Well, we've had customers for over 11 years. So, why would I want them to pass away? It doesn't seem worth it. Like, you can potentially have customers for 20, 30, 40 years every single month.
Speaking of which, don't forget to send that testing kit to me tomorrow so I can prove I've not got the virus.
Oh, which kit is that, for the STD or was that for the one? First time I've seen Andrew.
We're keeping the purpose secret.
But wait, I thought it was only us three here.
You can't be telling them until you.
You're supposed to know.
That I'm the only man who's managed to get an STD while single and not having had sex for 6 months.
If anybody could, Andrew, I think you're a man.
Everyone else will get coronavirus. I'll end up getting bloody herpes. That's a good point, actually. Stu says you should open up an Undertaker's, cover your losses then, Shazad.
I don't like blood, so it doesn't really work for me.
I'm not very good with dead people. I'm not really into necrophilia, to be honest, Stu.
Stu kills it.
What's going on YouTube? My name is Joe and I am an
Yep.
eBay reseller.
I've got on the wrong tab. Sorry, I have to botch you up again there. Project Geek Reselling's got a channel there, folks. If you're not subscribed, by the way, Car Boot Chris's neighbour, I believe. Oh, sorry for that. I can't bloody speak properly. So, how was your day being then, Shazad? Obviously, you've filled the Range Rover with fuel now, have you?
No, I mainly drive the X4 at the moment, to be honest with you.
I'm telling you should just trade all the money you're getting in now. You need to trade up for a Rolls Royce or a Bentley.
I've looked at the new Bentley, the £450,000 one, but I can't justify it.
Of course you
Yeah,
can.
I can't.
Oh, come on. You've got
You need
Bentley.
you need to get that.
No.
You need
The
to have
thing is,
the
How can you not just? Yeah, but can't you just get it on some kind of a business lease? So it's a business expense.
you could, but in the sense that I'm
Yeah,
not
well,
that
then
flashy. I'm not that flashy though.
I am.
Look, I drive an X4. How flashy is that?
But you know what? But surely, like, you could just get it as it'll be a complete business expense, won't it? It'll be a complete write-off. You can drive it around. You know, if that money's going to go to pay tax anyway, you might as well just use it to drive around in a Bentley.
No. Use it to pay tax, thank you. I'm seriously worried that there'll be no money left to pay my wages after all this. The way the bloody government is giving away money left, right, and centre, for Christ's sake. It's supposed to be a pretty conservative government in power, for God's sake. Look what they're bloody doing. They're giving everyone money. Bastards, except me.
All this talks of Bentley and Georgina straight in there with Shazad. I stalked you on Facebook. You're hotter than expected.
Oh no, what?
As soon as you mentioned a Bentley there,
Oh, I see.
be careful.
Yeah, I couldn't handle Georgina. Definitely 100%.
Andrew Gow, the NHS, the clap.
I
Hey,
believe-
Tommy.
I believe the whole country
Hi,
was
Tommy.
see the clap earlier, thanks to the important key governmental work that I've been doing. I mean, today I had a debate with my work colleagues about which of the management chain we hoped would die of the virus.
Did you come to a unanimous decision?
Yeah, it turned out they all wanted me to die, so thanks for that. Never ask your staff a serious question.
How many people do you actually how many people in your team, Andrew?
Maybe 18 or 19 of them. So sometimes I lose a couple and then they come back.
I have the same issue with staff. They keep on dying on me. I wonder why.
Pain in the ass. It's because you've not got the shock collar setting right, as I told you.
No, I have, but I've probably pressed a bit too many times. Can you imagine if I sent a shock collar to Zahir and every time we did a list, I just press the little button? You know the joy that would bring me.
I think that's a great idea because that would save me from having to get naked on YouTube again.
Oh gosh.
Twice last week, I was naked on YouTube. The first time was Zahir's fault, and the second time.
Why the second time?
The second time, he didn't do 50 listings, and the first time, he made me get up to get something, and I exposed my bottom on Tommy's channel.
I must have missed that one.
Mercedes is throwing out offers left and right for business loans here. No payments for 120 days, 0% interest. Yeah. Yeah, I'm working hard. I've just listed a WeConsole on Amazon.
Just the one. You did that 10 minutes ago. Haven't done anything else since. What have you been doing?
That's all I've listed is the one.
What
What-
is this one on eBay?
wait,
Is
this
this one on eBay? It'll literally take you 10 seconds. This one on eBay. Sounds similar. List. Go on.
I could
It's not
sell.
Pictures,
Yeah, go on.
I'll take a photo though. And I have no Shazad.
Yeah, but you don't need a photo. Just something similar to someone else's.
No, I'll need my own photo.
Why?
I don't know, man. Just need my own photo. I don't use other people's photos. I will list it on Amazon, eBay, maybe.
Maybe.
No, I will. You know what?
Famous last words.
I've been
Thing
listening.
is,
I've been listening to these stuff. Oh, something else I sold as well. What have I just sold? Ooh. Oh, cool. little RC body.
Surprising if you list stuff, you might sell sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I've been selling stuff on the RC store, like loads. So happy.
But have you been listing anything on there?
Yeah, here and there.
When you get Bentley Shazad, you need to get CVID 19 as the registration plate as well.
CV19. I think it was. Oh,
Is
was
that,
that
is that a registration available? Let's have a look on the DVLA side.
Thing is, I remember the guy that actually bought the HN51 flu
Yeah.
plate. Do you remember that one? That was a HN50. I had a mate of mine that actually bought a good number plate. He bought SU13 away.
SU13 way.
Come on. Sugar, uniform, 13. Sub. Wait.
Yeah, so
Oh my God. That was painful.
I would probably get STD me.
Now, he had that plate and then he was clever. He sent it to every franchise in the UK and sold it for a fortune. Because obviously it's only really valuable to a Subway's franchisee because, you know, Subway, it makes sense for them.
Chris is showing off now. He's done 80 quid. He's done more than me. We don't like show offs on this channel, Chris. People aren't allowed to earn more money than me. Well, I've been out saving your bloody life. 2.5 people owe their lives to me today. 2.5 people.
They should be grateful, Andrew.
I am. By the time this virus is over, I'm going to become mayor of Wrexham. I've decided I'm going to enter politics.
I thought you were in politics already.
I'm a civil servant. I don't get involved in politics. That's for other people to worry about. So what's in store for you then tomorrow, Shazad? Obviously, you've got the delights of drinking with Andrew at 8:30 p.m. tomorrow. Not sure if I mentioned that before.
Tomorrow, let me see. We should have. We'll have about 3 or 4 pallets of packaging material come in. We'll have probably the Coty order, the 2 suit orders. Basically, a lot of stock coming in tomorrow. To be honest with you, probably like half a container load of stock. Our biggest issue at the moment now is just coping with the number of orders. Because when we first started, I set it up so that if we were doing, let's say, 100 orders, we had the capacity to do at least 5 to 6 times that. The issue is we've gone 5 to 6 times as much as we were doing about 3-4 weeks ago. So we pretty much hit our capacity. So it's becoming a bit more of a headache now to try. Because I could literally, I'll put out maybe 300 to 400 items just out of stock. Even though I have them in stock, I'm not even listing them at the moment. Because we just couldn't cope with the orders at the moment.
Is that the PPE that you're hoarding?
PPE? Oh, no. It's like, it's our lower margin items. You know, some stuff that we had that we could, I don't mind selling in volume just because obviously it's sale the sale, you still make margin. So at the moment we're just focusing on items, you know, like with high margins and stuff. So to be honest with you, even though our sales gone through the roof, our margin has gone through the roof as well, because we're only focusing on like the high end margin products only.
Understandable. Just had an email from my internet provider to say that they will no longer speak to me. Cheers for that. They've obviously looked at me browsing history.
I got scared.
They won't speak to you without counsel present.
I say actually, I was being sued before all this started, and that seems to be quiet all of a sudden. So it looks like I've escaped being sued. So thank you, World Kit Virus.
Are you going to be doing these cards like ads for drinking?
Yeah. Somebody needs to remind me tomorrow so I can set it up.
I think people would have a lot of fun with that.
But yeah, I think we need
to. You're saying a lot of people, are you saying me?
Yes.
I would just, I swear, I've had so much fun with those ads cards. Bloody hell.
I need to generate a new income stream, so I figure having some ads cards Could be the
But you
way.
wouldn't call them ads cards though if they're yours.
I would.
No, I would call them ad cards.
They're
Could we
called
use ad cards on yours?
So that's
That would be amazing.
I can't steal this concept and not giving the credit for it. Well, we've got Jazz here. Beautiful Jazz. Hello. I'm rubbing my hands together and saying beautiful. It's not a good look. Jazz has missed the conversation about Wanker's cramp, but I'm sure somebody will bring her up to speed.
Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Jazz.
Damien's done 330 quid since turning his store back on Tuesday.
Show off.
I'm just glad one thing I'm proud of is I actually shipped that stupid helicopter yesterday night. I packaged it yesterday night. So the stupidly big helicopter. And I'm like, I did it yesterday. So this morning, all I had to do was drop it off, and I was really happy about that. Because if I'd left it till today, I would have been running around going, That was my victory. This is disgusting.
To be fair, though, you know, that thing could have flown itself.
It was freaking huge. It was huge. I ended up having to make like a Franken box out of like, I think in total it was made up of about 3 or 4 boxes. I just taped the crap out of it and that was it. Should be good.
Are you getting many international orders at the moment, or?
Plenty. Yeah, it's still a lot of people. I've literally just sold a body shell to the States, so
I've turned off all my international shipping because my post office said they weren't taking any more internationals, and then all the other post offices around here started shutting down. So I thought I can't be bothered going to the effort of trying to find someone that's still taking them.
What do you mean they're not taking internationals?
Not taking any internationals at all.
Really?
Post office as a whole are, but my local one aren't.
Oh.
Some of them aren't taking parcels full stop, let alone.
I'm mostly using I'm mostly just dropping into a post box. So
we don't have any parcel post boxes either, which is annoying.
That sucks.
I live in a backward country called Wales. Hi, Cliff.
I was a bit fortunate. I was a one may collect from us, so we haven't had any issues. I got the amount of customers that message me and go, "Are you still posting? Will we get an item?" So I go, "Of course."
I just get people wanting me to send stuff first class to them and risk my life, and I'm like, I respond and say, I can assure you that this item will sell to somebody within the next couple of days who ain't so demanding. So,
the thing is, I would block someone like that. If someone messaged me like that, straight away they would block that. A second thought. Because at the moment, I'm answering somewhere between 150 to 200 messages a day.
And that's just from me.
I know. But yeah.
I probably should, but to be honest, I've been blocked by enough women in my life to know how painful it is to get blocked. Hi, Jason. Yeah, Stu, Mr. Mandry, I don't know if you follow his Instagram, but he said he's selling some of his pictures that he's taken on Etsy now. So he put some stuff on Instagram to show what sort of
professional photographer on the side or something. Because he's got like is he holding a camera in his profile as well?
Yeah. So he's put the pictures up on Instagram that he's selling. So I just take a screenshot of each one and print it off. Job done.
Are there any questions you'd like to ask me, Andrew, or Zahir?
Yes, I've got several questions. First, have you got any sisters?
Yes, I do.
Are any
married?
For God's sake, that's my second question answered. Do you know any single ladies who currently require the Money Mental UK sexting service?
I'm speechless.
Yes.
If I'm going to get more cramp, I'm going to earn it in style.
It must be all that, what's it called, work that you do at work, answering all of the messages.
It could be RSI, to be fair. I hadn't thought of that, Shazad. Thank you for that. There you go. I've got RSI. It's not what I thought it was. It's just coincidence that happened when I was performing a particular act.
Yes, Jason, I have listed a console.
And I tell you what, Jason, I've never seen somebody make such a meal out of listing something either.
Yep, did the listing. It's up. I can relax now, can't I, really?
I thought you could do one in eBay,
Yeah, but I've got to take a photo for that, haven't I?
but you can list it and just leave it as a draft by the photo.
Oh, yeah, I could do that, I suppose. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might
It's
do
like
that.
you have to walk him through every single step, Andrew.
Hey,
I don't know how Beck deals with this guy. I would have strangled him by now. You know, like literally just strangled him. See the life drain from his body. I go, you know what? I feel better now.
He's only full-time reseller for a number of years, and he still hasn't occurred to him he's got drafts.
you know, I never claimed.
Frustrating is not the word. Frustrating is not the word. I'm telling you. I'm tempted. I'm in Birmingham. I'm tempted to drive to Garsted. I know where he lives. I would drive to Garsted just to list this damn bloody bundle myself.
Look, I don't need. I'm okay. I've listed it. I'm good. You know, yeah,
Who believes him? I don't believe him. I think he's just been playing Fortnite on the side.
You know what? I've not been, but you know what, Shazad? I was going to stream yesterday, and I didn't realize that I'd uninstalled everything. And
Uninstalled.
I'd uninstalled everything, like Epic Games and everything. So by the time, I'm guessing because everyone's at home, the internet was just not.
Joe,
what's going on?
welcome.
Hello.
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 Oh, what am I looking at here? Hold on. Oh God, what's going on? I'm messing around with my monitor. Has everyone been quiet?
I thought Sahir had died then.
How about
Welcome, Joe. How are you?
I'm all right. How's sales?
I think I've had some. I haven't paid any attention to eBay for a while. Still going. Oh, yeah, you've had a good day.
Well, I've had a good couple of weeks, but it's all video games and media, isn't it? So that's what's selling.
Just
I sold some furniture today, actually.
furniture as well?
Yeah, I only listed it yesterday. A couple of bits I bought from a storage unit.
Cool. Furniture is something I don't know. I don't like listing big items now.
Obviously, I'm not posting it. It was pick up only, and I left it outside for him.
Oh, okay.
How do you take payment if you lift it outside?
Through PayPal. It was
okay.
listed on eBay, and they bought it on eBay. And then I said to them, obviously, I don't want to contact anyone, so I left it outside for them. They collected.
Wouldn't you run the risk of the person saying that they haven't received it because there's no tracking?
It weighed about 40 kilos, and they had to come and pick it up themselves. So
no, but like they could just simply open a case saying that they haven't received the item. There's no way you could prove that you've actually sent it to the person.
I can prove that I've picked it up, though.
Yeah, what if you've done pick up only?
Yeah, that's what it was. Pick up only.
Yeah.
No, but if you paid through PayPal, so if I paid, so if Zahir bought something off me, and then he came to the shop and collected it, there's no way I could say that he's actually, like he could say, look, I haven't collected it, I haven't. There's no way me to prove that.
No, because I think when you do cash on collection, isn't there? There is a thing where
but he did it through PayPal.
I didn't do cash on collection. It was PayPal. Yeah, I understand what you mean.
Ah.
Yeah, they could do. It would be a silly idea. They gave me their address because they wanted me to deliver it to them, but obviously I couldn't do that. So if they did, I know where they live. I'll go knock on their door. They're only round the corner.
No, I'm not saying they wouldn't. I'm just saying that's it's a risk.
That's a good point. Really, I never really thought of it that way.
That's what we don't do because we have so many customers saying, "Oh, look, can I come and collect? Can I come and collect? I go, look, we don't have an option for store collections. You have to, it's sold through eBay and will be delivered to you. I had a customer literally 10 yards up the road from the pharmacy buy something from me and rang me and go, look, can I come and collect it? I go, no. So I'm going to send it through the post. Raw mail, there's no way you come in collecting it.
I've had a few people local that have bought stuff from me through eBay, and my partner's actually a postwoman, so she actually delivered the stuff herself, which was quite funny. I thought that was amusing.
1 second, I think Georgina's missing. Oh, she said, you sell my iron tablets, you may be my new supplier. What?
I bought that today as well, actually.
I think
Bloody hell, man, I
didn't realise until
didn't even realize. That was funny. He sent me a message saying, I bought something off you, and then sent me a WhatsApp saying, oh, look, it's you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I wanted the 20% ones, like the toothache gel, right? Everyone sells the 10% ones, but you got like the 20% ones.
Yeah, obviously, you know, I sell the hardcore stuff.
Hardcore stuff, yes. So
I sell all the good drugs.
yeah, you saw the purity was better, so I had to go for it. You know,
I've sent you that 24-hour track. Should be with you tomorrow anyway.
Yeah.
I upgraded you for free.
Wii console. I'm listing it on eBay as well now.
So, Joe, do you want to introduce yourself to the Money Mental community? We may have some people who've not come across you before.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe. I do a YouTube channel just like these guys, and I just sell stuff on eBay. I stick to eBay. I've tried Amazon. It didn't work out for me. But, yeah, so I'm just an eBay reseller. And it's mostly nerdy stuff, Funko Pops, toys, and games.
I can ask
And
you
I
a
do
question.
store. Go for it.
All right, if you're listing the Nintendo Wii on eBay and then it
Yeah.
comes up with a bunch of products in the catalog, like, do you just pick one that's closest to yours, or do you just go for the option at the bottom where it's like continue without?
Well, no, what I would do is I'd look at previously sold. I'd just go into sold listings and I'd list one similar. I'd find one that's similar to what I've got going. But obviously, I sell the Wii console by itself at the moment. I mean, they're really hot at the minute. I mean, some people are getting £100 for them. I know Amazon, they're getting 150.
I've
But
just put one up on Amazon, so I'm going to put it up on. You know, I'll
there's
put,
nuts on there in a minute. And apparently, it's like a couple of days turnover. Even Merchant Fulfilled is selling in a couple of days.
yeah.
Crazy
Check
money.
Z, says John.
Just
Yeah.
before this happened, I actually bought a job lot of Wii's. I got 7, and I didn't get them listed until this all happened, and then everyone started selling, and then I was like, get them up then.
I'll show you my Wii collection there.
Oh yeah, box
Yeah.
Wii's as well. You get even
I
more
like
box.
those stupid things as well. I don't know. But yeah, I would like loads to get rid of now.
They'll go.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
It's easy, man. At the minute, just put them all on auction. One individual. I mean, they're selling on auction, mental money as well.
Yeah, auction seems to be getting even better money than buy it now.
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's more people physically looking out there at the moment because everybody's stuck at home. So
Yeah.
automatically there's going to be more physical people watching the items, and obviously there's more opportunity for them to bid up the item.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe,
doing Lego through auction at a minute.
maybe now is the right time for me to put myself on auction.
I think it should.
Maybe,
It could, yeah. You
maybe,
get the whole £2.50.
maybe I will finally hit that dream of mine of making at least £100 on eBay in a year.
Respond to open offer. Hey, Brad.
Aim high there,
Hello,
Andrew, £100. A whole £100 for yourself. Come on. You should see at least a couple of thousand.
No, well, I don't know. How much would you pay for a date with me, Shazad?
At least 5,000, Andrew. Come on.
Brand, there you go.
Well, currently my level of debt that I need to pay off reasonably quickly is about 24,000. So
That's slightly at my price range. But he has got like a massive Wii collection. If he sells that shouldn't be a problem.
if I pull my Wii collection out of the cow shed, I might be able to pay off In fact, I think, to be honest, if I sold the contents of the cow shed now, I'd probably actually pay off my debt.
You can't get access to it, can't you? Or
Well,
you do like a night kind of
they,
like a
they,
raid the place at night.
they say that they are back open now.
Is this person really getting 180 quid for a Wii with a 12
Did you
month?
see that? One of my subscribers actually sold one for 169 on eBay.
Yeah, there's someone here that's like a game on. It's like a games shop or something, I guess. And they've sold 9 now, apparently, at 180 quid with just the console, one controller, and with Wii Play. They've sold one at 179, 150, loads at 130. And the thing is, they're saying 12-month warranty on theirs, though. How are they? So they're just offering a 12-month warranty, though. So
It's probably a warranty off their own back, though.
yeah,
The thing is,
Something to make it sell.
who's going to actually risk going to the post office to return it? Because it'll be a return to base one, won't it?
yeah.
So I've got a couple of returns on that at a minute. I'm waiting for them to turn up.
Shit, that reminds me. Actually, I need to get eBay to close down this.
But
return.
if they're offering a 12-month warranty, that's just like, but they're getting 180 quid. I can't believe that.
You know what'll happen? What I would do if I was a customer, though, right? As soon as the apocalypse is over,
Yeah.
send
Yeah,
it
but
back.
warranty is not a return thing.
No, but
Oh.
eBay increased the window for people to return as well.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
better-
but
I think
obviously,
it's
I
also-
think this is going to be more than a 30-day thing, though, isn't it? It's going to be a
It's
12-week. If you
No,
sell
no,
it
it's going to
now,
be 6 months. It's going to be minimum 6 months.
well, if you sell it now, 6 months' time, they're not going to be able to return it.
That's true. But the thing is, like, I have, what's it called? I've got, was it 30, 60? Is it 60 or 90 days return? I think I've got 90 days return. Whatever the maximum is, the longer your return policy is, generally, the less returns you have.
Mm.
Because the
Yeah,
more time,
I've got the max on there.
yeah, I had it since day one. As I go,
Prices
the longer you,
are just everywhere
what do you mean?
for these freaking consoles. They're like everywhere.
But
I
why
don't
you
think they're going to get cheaper either. I think they're going to get more expensive. I really do.
like if we really wanted to, like the way we normally sell our products is we get good deals from our wholesalers. So if the RRP is whatever, we always sell below RRP because we've got that margin to sell RRP. But I could easily just go up to RRP at the moment and make a killing. If that makes any
Someone
sense.
just made some money.
Must be Andrew.
Yes. Do I want to
That's
sell
true.
Burnout Dominator for £4?
Why am I not getting into chings? What's happening to my thing?
£4.49.
Chings either.
Oh,
That is because none of you are making any money.
I am actually. I've just sold an action figure for 9 quid, and then they've paid $9.99 for shipping.
Where's that going?
Probably somewhere abroad.
Germany.
It's going to Denmark.
Oh.
I've got a big remote control Wally that I need to ship off to Germany. Can we still ship abroad? I mean, I'm not doing it for the GSP, but
I'll do mine. I'm sending a camcorder to Italy as well. Someone bought a camcorder. It's going to
in
Italy.
Italy.
I've had no issues. I've sent loads of stuff. The post is going to be something that's going to be like the post is going to run basically.
Yeah, they're key workers.
Yeah, it's one of the things that keeps the economy running. They're not going to let the post die. The
Well, they're
post,
looking
thing
at
is-
turning. Sorry.
So the reason when they can never switch off the post is simply not because of anybody else. Is for the health service.
yeah,
Because obviously, for example, we're a pharmacy, so if you don't get deliveries, it's pretty much that's it. You're kind of going to be in major trouble. So they'll never close it for that basis alone.
yeah.
And obviously, people can benefit from that for other reasons as well. But that's the main reason that they'll never ever switch off the
I mean,
post office.
the Italian postal system's still working fine, as well as it does.
Well, as well as it ever does. Anyway, Jesus Christ, it's not the best, is it?
I've had no issues with Italy. I've had more.
My
Yeah, go on.
my partner works for the works for Royal Mail. She's a postie herself, and they're actually looking at going into being adopted emergency services because they'll be delivering food and medicines. So that's something that might be coming as well. So obviously, if they're emergency services, there'll be more sort of after. Well, and they're doing one van per person at a minute as well, so they're a lot slower on rounds, but they're still going.
As my poster loves me. We sent like 130, I'm gonna say maybe 140 bags on Monday. We filled up 3 vans.
If it gets bad, you'll see any business that has got government contracts carrying on and everything else not.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just using Royal Mail and Parcelforce. That's the only difference I've made. Is like I'm just using like for larger than 2 kilo items. I'm using Parcelforce, which is quite reasonable to be honest, because you can send. I sent that helicopter for like 11 quid.
How much did you weigh?
I didn't weigh much. It only weighed about, I don't know, about 4 kilos or something. But it was the length. It was about 115 or something centimeters in length.
Couldn't you send to be UPS?
I could have used UPS, but I just like using Parcelforce at the moment because I can go to, because then I'm not doing many journeys, because then if I'm going to the post office I can just flip off.
UPS collect from your house.
Yeah, but I don't want people turning up unless they have to. I'd rather not.
I can't use Hermes unless it's in one of their parcel lockers or the Hermes places that they're closed.
Hermes
I
don't.
wouldn't trust Hermes anyway.
Thing is, we use Hermes for maybe 3 months as like a side courier for probably about 6 months ago. And to be honest with you, they weren't too bad. But like the company that we weren't going directly with Hermes, we were using like what do you call them? A parcel aggregator.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it was great until they started messing with my prices. I could end up ending up.
I've never had issue with their delivery. It's just their collection. Every time I've tried to book parcels, like in the past, I've had 2 like parcels that I've tried to get collected using Hermes, and both times no one's turned up. But if I drop off at a shop, and I've not really had any issues in terms of shipping.
The problem I've had with Hermes is obviously getting your refunds, because with Royal Mail, they're straight on it. They'll get you your refund straight away. I've not had many damages with Hermes, but when I have, trying to get your refund is a massive pain in the ass. But
Gang, says Drew. Which reminds me of that ASAP.
I'm going to have to go to bed in a minute, chaps. Anyway, I've got a country to save in the morning.
Okay.
And another 2.5 people's lives to save.
I might go and stream some Fortnite then.
Plus, I need to earn some cramp. So I will say good night to everyone. Thank you all for joining another episode of Cooking with Andy. See you all soon.
See you later.
See you guys.
Thank you to my guest.
cheers, boss. Thanks for letting me join in.
No worries, pleasure. See you soon,
Thanks, Andy.
folks.
Thanks. See you.
Cheers.
See you, mate.
Cheers, Andy.